Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0443, associated with the Honda HRV models from 2016 to 2022, indicates a malfunction within the evaporative emission control system, specifically pertaining to the EVAP Canister Purge valve circuit. This code points to possible issues with the electrical circuit controlling the EVAP Canister Purge valve, which is crucial for reducing vehicle emissions by holding fuel vapors and purging them into the engine for combustion under specific conditions. The EVAP canister is located in the engine compartment, and its purge valve is connected to the vehicle's powertrain control module, PCM, through a 2-pin connector. When this DTC is triggered, it often leads to vehicle performance issues or may even cause the vehicle to fail emissions testing. Understanding the context and functionality of the EVAP system is essential for effective troubleshooting and repair. DTC P0443 describes a malfunction in the evaporative emission control system, centering on the EVAP canister purge valve. This component plays a vital role in regulating the flow of fuel vapors from the EVAP canister into the engine's intake system for combustion, thereby minimizing emissions. The EVAP canister is typically located in the engine compartment, connected through a network of hoses and electrical circuits that interface with the PCM. The purge valve specifically opens and closes to allow or prevent this vapor flow based on engine conditions. A fault in this circuit may cause the engine management system to flag the error as a confirmed or pending issue, necessitating diagnostic checks. Proper functioning of the EVAP system is crucial, not only for compliance with emissions regulations, but also for optimal engine operation. There are several possible causes that can trigger DTC P0443. Firstly, the EVAP canister purge valve may be stuck open, meaning it cannot close to prevent vapors from flowing into the engine when they should not be. Conversely, it could also be stuck closed, which would prevent the necessary fuel vapors from purging into the engine altogether. Additionally, damaged wiring or poor electrical connectors between the purge valve and the PCM can result in intermittent or faulty communication, leading the system to detect a malfunction. These issues can also stem from physical damage, corrosion, or simply wear and tear over time. Identifying the exact cause is essential for implementing the proper repair measures and ensuring the EVAP system operates effectively. Vehicles affected by DTC P0443 may exhibit a range of symptoms indicative of an underlying issue with the EVAP canister purge valve circuit. Commonly, drivers may notice poor engine performance, characterized by rough idling or engine stalling, especially during acceleration. Increased emissions are another critical concern, as a malfunctioning EVAP system can lead to raw fuel vapors being emitted into the atmosphere, potentially causing the vehicle to fail emissions testing. The illumination of the check engine light is an obvious sign that the vehicle's computer has detected an anomaly, prompting further diagnostic investigation. Lastly, unusual fuel consumption may occur as the system fails to efficiently manage fuel vapors, impacting overall fuel efficiency. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0443 requires verification of the problem by setting the vehicle to the on mode and then using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to clear the DTC. After this, the engine should be started and held at 3,000 RPM without any load, with the continuously variable transmission, CVT, in park or neutral, or a manual transmission in neutral. This step is crucial to recreate the operational conditions under which the error occurred. Monitor the engine temperature during this process until the radiator fan activates, indicating that the engine has reached a sufficient operating temperature. Following this, you will need to check if the DTC reappears as either pending or confirmed. If DTC P0443 shows up again, the failure is replicated, and you can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. In this second troubleshooting step for DTC P0443, start by turning the vehicle to the off mode and allowing the engine to cool below 131 degrees Fahrenheit, 55 degrees Celsius. This measure is crucial for safety before any component disassembly. Next, disconnect the vacuum hose from the EVAP Canister Purge valve located in the engine compartment. Once the vacuum hose is disconnected, a vacuum pump should be connected to the hose to test whether the valve is functional. Start the engine and allow it to idle while observing if there is vacuum present. If vacuum is detected at this engine temperature, this indicates that the EVAP Canister Purge valve is stuck open, and the following troubleshooting step should address this issue. Conversely, if no vacuum is detected, this suggests that the purge valve is stuck closed, leading to the subsequent troubleshooting actions. For the third troubleshooting step regarding DTC P0443, first, turn the vehicle to the off mode and prepare to disconnect the 2-pin connector from the EVAP Canister Purge valve. This step is essential to isolate the valve from the system for accurate testing. After disconnecting the connector, continuity must be checked between two specific test points while ensuring that the vehicle remains in the off mode. The test involves measuring continuity between the number 1 terminal of the purge valve connector and a confirmed body ground. This measurement is crucial for determining whether the electrical path is intact and capable of sending the necessary signals to the valve. If continuity exists, it suggests the circuit up to this point is functioning as expected, allowing you to move forward to the next troubleshooting step. If there is no continuity detected, then the EVAP Canister Purge valve requires replacement as it indicates a breakdown in the electrical system. Step 4 of the DTC P0443 troubleshooting process involves a more detailed examination of the PC sol line. Begin by jumping the short circuit SCS line using the HDS tool to facilitate further diagnostics. Once that is done, disconnect the PCM connector C, specifically the 51P connection. This step allows for another continuity check to be performed, while ensuring the vehicle remains in the off mode, and that both the EVAP Canister Purge valve connector and PCM connector are disconnected. Check the continuity between the test points. Specifically, you need to measure continuity from the number 1 terminal of the purge valve connector to the body ground at the PCB connector side. If continuity is observed, this indicates that the wire is intact and the next step can be advanced. However, if there is no continuity present, this indicates a short circuit in the PC sol wire connecting the PCM and the EVAP Canister Purge valve and requires repair. Next step is P in troubleshooting step 5 for DTC P0443. The first task is to ensure the vehicle is in the off mode again. Disconnect the EVAP Canister Purge valve's 2-pin connector to isolate it from the circuit. After disconnecting the connector, switch the vehicle to the on mode, which powers up the electrical systems without starting the engine. The next action is to measure the voltage between 2 designated test points. You need to test between the number 2 terminal of the EVAP Canister Purge valve connector and a confirmed body ground. If the voltage measurement reveals battery voltage, this indicates that the IG1 primary ignition circuit leading up to the valve is functioning correctly, and you can move on to the next step. Conversely, if no battery voltage is detected, it suggests an open in the IG1 wire between the valve and its corresponding fuse in the under-fuse relay box, necessitating immediate repair. The sixth troubleshooting step focuses on another examination of the PC SOL line, similar to step 4. As with the previous steps, begin by ensuring that the vehicle is in the off mode. Jump the SCS line using the HDS to enable advanced diagnostics. After this, disconnect the PCM connector C, confirming that the 51P connection is physically separated from the circuit. Now, continuity testing is again required between designated test points. Examine continuity from the number 7 terminal of the PCM connector to the number 1 terminal of the EVAP Canister Purge valve connector. If continuity is confirmed, this suggests that the PC SOL wire is operating correctly, allowing you to progress to the next troubleshooting phase. Should no continuity be observed, it will indicate an issue with the PC SOL wire needing immediate repair between the PCM and the EVAP Canister Purge valve. The final troubleshooting step for DTC P0443 involves checking the internal resistance of the EVAP Canister Purge valve itself. With both the purge valve and PCM connectors disconnected, measure the resistance across the 2 terminals of the purge valve. The ideal reading at room temperature should be approximately between 25 and 30 ohms, which indicates that the valve is functioning properly. If the readings fall within this range, then it is necessary to verify that the PCM has the latest software version. If everything checks out and the PCM is up to date, then the DTC can be considered resolved. However, if the resistance reading is outside of the expected range, this indicates that the purge valve has failed and needs to be replaced for the system to resume normal operation. Final repair verification for DTC P0443 involves double-checking all components and systems involved in the evaporative emission control system after any repairs have been made. Begin by using the HDS to clear any DTCs that were previously set. Monitor the vehicle's performance closely to assess whether any previously observed symptoms have been resolved. It is also important to run a full systems check to ensure that the EVAP system and the purge valve are functioning optimally. This can include a driving session to allow the ECU to recalibrate and confirm that all systems are operating as intended. Conducting a comprehensive verification check assures that any potential issues are addressed, confirming the vehicle adheres to environmental standards and functions correctly to prevent the recurrence of DTC P0443 and ensure the long-term health of the vehicle's evaporative emission system. Regular preventive maintenance is essential. This involves performing consistent inspections of the EVAP canister, purge valve, and their associated electrical connections. Keep an eye out for signs of wear, corrosion, or damage, which can all lead to malfunctions. Additionally, updating the PCM software when necessary is crucial, as manufacturers may release updates that can optimize performance. Lastly, routine checks of the vehicle's performance and emissions can serve as an early warning system, allowing you to detect any potential issues before they lead to a DTC or severe engine complications. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0443 concerning the Honda HRV models emphasizes the importance of the EVAP canister purge valve's role in emission control. Following a systematic troubleshooting process helps isolate and address the core issues affecting the vehicle's performance. Each step in diagnosing the DTC not only serves to identify the problem, but also aids in reinforcing the importance of preventive measures to avert future complications. Regular maintenance and monitoring are key to prolonging the functionality of this crucial system, thus ensuring compliance with emission standards and enhancing vehicle reliability. Proper resolution of DTC P0443 ensures that drivers can have confidence in their vehicle's operational integrity. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.